Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4. Here today we're going to be checking out a Game of Thrones mod. Yes, a Game of Thrones mod for Hearts of Iron 4. We're going to be checking out some official gameplay here today. So guys, if you want to see more Hearts of Iron on the channel, the best thing you guys can do is leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you're new around here. Welcome back to another mod spotlight. So we do have some official gameplay here today. We're going to be going through the 7 kingdoms of Westeros, not all of the major houses and not all the major playable factions. House Baratheon of Stannis is not there, and of course neither is House Greyjoy. So Westeros has been smacked bang smack into the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, which Great Britain seems to think they are most of the time. But regardless, we'll be looking at the Starks here today as well. To be honest guys, this mod is pretty bare bones at the moment. We do have the free folk in the 7 kingdoms of Westeros. So like I said, it's pretty bare bones, but there will be a download link in the description below if you just want to sort of check it out for yourself. I think when I was loading up it said it's what, 0.1 alpha, so it's very early days in development. House Lannister there. He's obviously fascist. I don't really know how they're going to sort of, do all that sort of diplomacy, but sort of the communist stuff did look interesting. I think like the communist Starks were actually Sansa. So we're going to be playing just before the War of the Five Kings scenario. We've got tanks, we've still got all the World War II equipment. I don't know if he plans to customize or change that or not. I did do a video a couple of months ago about some screenshots where a guy was customizing and getting ready the Game of Thrones one. That sort of dropped off the map, but this is on the Steam Workshop now. You're most welcome to go and check out it, and we'll go through all the factions and have a look at their unique stuff and the faction leaders. So we're looking at House Joffrey Baratheon, House Baratheon of the Crown Lands here. So here is well, it's Robert at the moment. Some of these factions do have unique tech trees, which is quite cool. We've got Driftmark, we've got Claw Point stuff. So there's some minor touches here and there. Like I said, we're going to be playing through the Starks at the end. I don't know if I want to do a full playthrough series on this mod because, like I said, it's very bare bones at the moment. Here we have Hospitality within the Riverlands, of course. There are a couple of events we will go through as well, but it'd be very, very cool if we could go back to like medieval tech and just have, you wouldn't even really need a tech tree, because the thing is, all the castles, all the sort of siege equipment, all the swords and stuff are balanced within Westeros itself. So here is Hospitality, of course. Moving on now to Jon Arryn of the Vale. Like I said guys, this is just before the War of the Five Kings scenario. I just quickly had a reread of the mod developers post on Steam. The download link will be in the description below to check out the Steam page and just sort of test out this mod. Just be prepared that this mod is still very bare bones. There's not much to it. It is work in progress. It's only 0.1, so they haven't even obviously hit their alpha. They've still got like another 90% of this mod to go, but it's got so much huge potential. Some of the national focus have come in, especially for the Lannisters and the Starks, which is really quite cool. Of course, the Vale doesn't have one just yet. Tywin Lannister has the Reigns of Castamere. They are fascist. What I would like, you know how there are factions with minor claims in Hearts of Iron? Having like a minor claim for all your, obviously, bannermen within your kingdom would be really quite cool, and you could release them individually. So as you can see here, we've got Remove Robert Baratheon, we've got Denounce Starks, we've got Tribesmen of the Vale, we can enlist, we can marry Marjorie, Queen's Favour as well, we can do Hear Me Roar and go to war with the Tullys, we can go with a marriage with the Tyrells, we can go closer to Dawn, which is really quite cool. Moving on to Mace Tyrell here, obviously down within the Reach. There are still, well, other countries in this world at the moment. They do plan to go through and remove the majority of them. I'm pretty sure like the UK and like Spain sort of blacked out a little bit, but I just thought I'd go through, show you guys all the 7 kingdoms firstly. Moving on now to Renly Baratheon of the Stormlands. Unfortunately, there is no House Greyjoy or House Stannis over in Dragonstone, but yeah, Kettle Black is there. It's quite cool. Going through the national focuses now as well. You're most welcome to pause and just sort of have a look at it's still sort of very early days at the moment, nothing really too fancy there, of course. The Starks do have some pretty cool trees as well. I'm pretty sure there's like a decision you can make, which is completely ripped off of the Telltale Game of Thrones, where you can choose to get rifles from the Foresters or the White Hills. I think it's White Hills, yeah, I do believe. So here is Doran Martell. Obviously, they are really against the Lannisters because they did lose Ilya Martell when the Mountain went ham on her children. But yeah, they're really kind of unique here. They're currently neutral at the moment. You could even put like Daenerys Targaryen events as well. But yeah, here is Doran Martell, obviously bound to his wheelchair because he's got gout, I think it was. So here is some of the Dornish stuff here. Nothing really has changed. Salty Dornishman, I don't really understand that. Sandy Dornishman. But anyway, that is House Dorne, pretty minimal at the moment. House Lannister really has sort of the cool tech tree along with the Starks, which I will be doing a mini playthrough just to sort of let you guys see some of the events that pop up, and yeah, just to sort of test this mod out. Moving on to now the Night's Watch. Defeat the White Walkers. That's what I was sort of going for. Yeah, neutral here. Jorah Mormont is the faction leader. They've just been reskinned. I think this is Canada. I don't know, some maybe South Africa, maybe some Commonwealth country. We've got the Free Folk there as well. For some reason, House Karstark is their own thing. You could nearly, like, make it all individual, like split up the Seven Kingdoms and then just have, of course, them your vassals when you declare war upon someone, because vassals are pretty loyal in Hearts of Iron, of course. Mance Rayder here for the Free Folk. I love how they've colonized Iceland. I guess you could sort of I guess you could kind of make Iceland like I don't know, Skagos, Skagos, or whatever it is, on that right-hand side of Westeros. Still need to put in Bear Island as well, that would be quite cool. So, let's get stuck into House Stark here first up. We have the Winter is Coming trait. It's going to be difficult, though. The thing is, right, it's going to be hard to, especially in Hearts of Iron, like, to hit the Lannisters, because we have to go through Tully Land, and, of course, Hearts of Iron doesn't really allow you to do that. In, obviously, Crusader Kings 2, you don't need military access. You can sort of just waltz part where you want. So you roughly have around about 18 divisions. We've got the Night's Watch up there with Carhold as well. Going to be rallying our bannermen to the neck. Here is our unique tech tree. We can get rifles from the Foresters, or we can get rifles from the White Hills. But like, imagine if this was like fully fledged out. I'm not entirely sure if I like the banner for House Stark. Obviously, in the books, it is a white field with a dire wolf running across it. None of that sort of green shit, and of course, just the Game of Thrones Stark banner, but maybe it's based on Game of Thrones more so than Westeros and the books in general. So Ned Stark abdicates. Here is the young wolf. Robb Stark has come to the throne now as well. He's head down to King's Landing to be Robert Baratheon's Hand of the King. So this mod is called Hearts of Ice and Fire. Like I said, the download link will be in the description below. We are guaranteeing the Tully's independence of the Riverlands, which is really quite cool. And we also have the Karstarks as our vassal, Rickard Karstark, but you can't really trust him. The Olympic Games of Westeros are now a thing, which is quite cool. And we've got our rifles from the trusty Foresters. They're going to help us quite well, except for those pesky White Hills. King Robert Baratheon I has passed away, and well, obviously you guys know the War of the Five Kings scenarios. He has left no legitimate children of his body, so it looks like we're going to be marching for war. I think Finland has been reskinned as the Starks, which is quite funny, and Wyman Manderley has 9 battleships within White Harbour. That fat old bastard has a huge navy at his disposal. Here we go, Lannisters demand an apology. We can bend the knee, we can summon the banners. So this is sort of a bit of a taste and a bit of a tease what you can look forward to in this mod, sort of the events and stuff. So we're going to obviously summon the banners. Fuck the king, you guys know all that. Let's raise the banners. Get Roose Bolton up in here, Karstark, Umber. My god, I love Jon Umber. I kind of wish they had just this one scene from the books where he was in the Twins and he killed like 12, 15 people. He went absolutely fucking crazy. I remember reading that chapter and I was like, holy shit, Jon Umber just went fucking in. We haven't seen him. I'm pretty sure he's still in the dungeons in the book, from what I can remember. He's still, yeah, in the dungeons of the twins. So the Lannisters now have taken a claim on the west side of the Riverlands. I guess they had a national focus to claim that western part. The Lannisters, obviously, Joffrey Baratheon of the Crownlands has made an alliance with his grandfather Tywin Lannister, and there's a small sort of pocket here right between the Riverlands. We're actually going to have some fighting between some good old Starks, some good old Lannisters, Lancasters versus Yorks with rifles. Let's sort of see who prevails. But yeah, obviously the units haven't been skinned. I don't know how. I haven't seen any medieval style mods for units or Hearts of Iron, so it'd be interesting to see how they would do that. Anyway, this is just a small little mod spotlight video here today. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Download the mod, test it out for yourself. Like I said, be expected. It's pretty bare bones. There's not much to it, so don't expect a full campaign just yet, because there's really not a lot to it. Or maybe you just want me to play it anyway, just for the lols, to be honest. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below if I've missed any mod spotlight videos. I nearly missed this one, to be honest. I only just caught a glimpse of it just going through the workshop, so I do miss stuff from time to time. So let me know if you'd like to see some more mod spotlight videos on the channel and what they would be, series wise as well. Nothing is set in stone, everything is open to suggestion. We could do more Crusader Kings 2, we could do more Hearts of Iron, we could do more Total War. Let me know in the comments below. If you guys want to stay connected with me on my social media links, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram are all in the description below. Patreon and Steam group there as well. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, some strategy games you haven't picked up just yet, the Steam sale is currently on now, so it's going to drop the prices all over the internet, and especially on G2A. Check that out. You can get Hearts of Iron, you can get Crusader Kings 2, Total War, you can get a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. So check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Patreon and Steam group there as well. Thanks guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.